following is a feature presentation of the Replay Sports Channel, home for the great games. Broadcasting to you live from Trans World Dome in St. Louis, Missouri, a full-capacity crowd is cheering loudly as the St. Louis Stars are introduced for the first time. They are hosting the Divisional playoff game, the final Divisional game in this round against the Oakland Invaders. For St. Louis, this has been a long time coming. It's their first home playoff game in almost 10 years. Hi again, everyone. Glenn Walker welcoming you to the broadcast booth. Final game of the divisional round. The winner of this game will take on the Memphis Express in the Western Conference Championship. Oakland took care of the Detroit Wheels last week in the wild card round, defeating Detroit 34-27. Patrick Mahomes and company seemed to have their red zone issues solved. He went 16 of 26, 222 yards, and threw for 3 touchdowns. Running back Dalvin Cook also had a great day. 12 carries, 122 yards, and 1 touchdown. Oakland, of course, never advancing past the conference championship round. They've never been to a league championship game. This would bring them one step closer. The St. Louis Stars, they won the Central Division this season and earned the number one seed of the Western Conference with their 10-4 record. It's the best one that Chip Kelly's had in his 6-year tenure as head coach of the Stars. He's making his second playoff appearance. He had followed 2 7-7 seasons with his best mark, as we said, 10-4. Chip Kelly has been on the hot seat for most of his time here, but getting him to the playoffs, and now the pressure is on to win and get into the conference championship. The Stars' journey has been made difficult because of the injury to star running back Ezekiel Elliott. He will miss another game, right hamstring issues. Tried to give it a go during practice this week, but unable to play. Also, another interesting side note, starting quarterback for St. Louis, Kirk Cousins, very familiar with this team. It's where he got his start back in 2014. Played there for 3 seasons before moving to Toronto, and then, of course, the well-publicized move in free agency to St. Louis before the start of this season. We take you down to the field as the fireworks and the pyrotechnics have finished off. The smoke is beginning to clear. St. Louis has won the toss. They've elected to receive. And we're set to go. Derek McKinnon will be the deep man to receive the kick. And the final game of the divisional round playoffs are underway. This is a deep kickoff and will not be returned. So out will step the St. Louis Stars offense, led by Kirk Cousins, as we mentioned earlier, at quarterback. Jerick McKinnon seeing a lot of time at running back. We did see him in a game on Sunday night. Did quite well filling in for Elliott. Kevin Smith will be the blocking back. Wide receivers, Mecole Hardman and Chase Claypool. No Adam Thielen, as you know. C.J. Uzomah will be the tight end. The tackles, Isaiah Wilson and Anthony Costanzo. The guards, Vaitai and Sweezy. And center over the ball will be Joe Thuney. St. Louis in their red jerseys, gold pants, gold numbers, with the gold helmets. Moving right to left across your screen. First play of the game, play action. Cousins throws it to Hardman over the middle, complete for a first down. Hardman's tackled by Alexander, but not before a gain of 16 yards. Let's take a look at that Oakland defense. The defensive ends are Sheard and Lawrence. Defensive tackles, Donald and Payne. Inside linebacker will be Murray. He'll be flanked by Campbell and by Miles Jack. The defensive backs, Douglas, Poyer, Savage, and Alexander, who just made the tackle. Fresh set of downs for St. Louis. Oakland in their visiting white jerseys, gold pants, blue numbers, and gold helmets. I formation for St. Louis. McKinnon, the deep back. McKinnon gets the handoff, up the middle, gains a couple, brought down by Aaron Donald at the 40. Brings up 2nd and 6. The give to McKinnon once again, off tackle right. He's past the 40. Stopped by Sheard at the 43. A gain of 3. It's going to bring up 3rd and 3 for the Stars. Empty backfield now for Cousins. He's going to set up in the pistol. 4 wide receiver set. Cousins with time. Throws it over the middle. Completes a Hardman past midfield. Alexander with the tackle. Gain of 12. First down. Impressive first drive as the Stars open the game. McKinnon, the lone setback. On 1st and 10. Ball's placed at the Oakland 45. Play action. Cousins in trouble. He may have fumbled the ball. I think Aaron Donald recovered it. Of course, Clete Blakeman, who's our referee tonight, and his crew will take a look at it. And the play will be ruled that Kirk Cousins was attempting to pass. His arm was going forward, so no fumble. And Aaron Donald cannot believe it. His hands are on his hips, and he's like, really? He can't believe it. A big play there. He thought he had a turnover there, and it's no. That's a big no from Clete Blakeman and the replay crew from New York. So it'll count as an incomplete pass. Brings up 2nd and 10. 12:10 to go. Just underway here from St. Louis. Cousins drops back. Screen pass to McKinnon. Crosses field, buggered to the 40, to the 30. Finally knocked out of bounds by Miles Jack at the Oakland 27. First down, St. Louis. The Stars, all-time versus Oakland, are 18-13. Their last meeting occurred back in 2019. Oakland defeated the Stars 45-28. In postseason play, St. Louis is 2-0 versus Oakland. 2002, the Stars won 19-10 here in the Western Conference Championship. And then in 2006, shut out Oakland 23-0 here in St. Louis in the wild card round. St. Louis fans hoping that streak continues. I formation now for St. Louis. Pitch right to McKinnon, looking for a hole. Finds one, past the 25. Payne tackles him at the 22. Brings up 2nd and 5. Impressive first drive for St. Louis. Oakland's defense trying to get a stop. Double tight ends now for the Stars. Olsen and Uzma, and there's a heavy rush on Cousins. Sheard drops him. Brings up 3rd and 11. One thing Chip Kelly did bring up in his pregame press conference this week is the need to protect Kirk Cousins. That they have to watch out for that defensive line, which has been buttressed with the late season addition of Aaron Donald. Remember, Donald was with the San Antonio Commanders. Their dismal season led to him seeking a trade, which they granted. wanted to be on a winning team. Brings up 3rd and 11, ball's at the Oakland 28. 10.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Cousins is learning how he's going to have to get rid of that ball quick. Back to pass on 3rd down. Throws it short to Hardman. Knocked out of bounds by Alexander at the 24. Well short of the first down. Brings up 4th and 7. And out will come the field goal kicking unit. Siebert will be the kicker. Austin Siebert. On this season, 26 of 33 in the field goal department. Not automatic. But on this occasion, he is. A 41-yard field goal by Siebert is good. St. Louis, with their opening possession, takes a 3-0 lead over Oakland. So with 9:13 left to go first quarter, Oakland trails St. Louis 3-0. We're going to get our first look at Patrick Mahomes and the Oakland offense. Short kickoff to Parker. Parker gets to about the 20 before being taken down there. So a quick look at the Oakland Invader offense. Patrick Mahomes at quarterback, Dalvin Cook at the running back position. Michael Burton will be the fullback. Wide receivers, Robert Woods and Emmanuel Sanders. The tight end is Rodgers. Your tackles, Brown and Steele. Your guards, Jenkins and Edwards. And center, Cody Whitehair, the veteran. 1st and 10 from their own 20. Oakland moving left to right across your screen in their visiting white uniforms. I formation. Handoff Cook. Into the line. Maybe got back to it. Oaklnad with the tackle. Brings up 2nd and 10. Let's take a look at that St. Louis defense. Defense that ranked 1st overall in the WFL. Wilkins and Harris are the defensive ends. Autry and Kaminsky are the defensive tackles. Roquan Smith is the linebacker. He's surrounded by Oaklnad, who just made that tackle, and Taki at the other outside linebacker position. The veteran Richard Sherman at left cornerback. Tyrann Mathieu at safety. Jesse Bates at safety. And James Bradbury. So a strong St. Louis unit there, featuring several players who made the All-Star team for the Western Conference. Oakland's going to drop to a 3 wide receiver set. Johnson comes in now as a blocking back. Duke Johnson, number 25. Mahomes calling out the signals. Back to pass. Completes to Sanders for the first down, pulled down by Simmons at the Oakland 33. A 13-yard gain for Oakland. Oakland ranked 3rd in total offense, but of course you know the story if you've watched any of our broadcasts this season. They struggle in the red zone, both offensively and defensively, but it seems like that was an issue that they resolved in their game last week versus Detroit. 1st and 10, ball at the Oakland 33. Cook back in the game. From the I formation. Pitch left to Cook. Looking for a hole. Taking his time. Gets a couple. Tripped up by Harris at the 36. Brings up 2nd and 7. We're halfway through the first quarter. If you're just joining us, St. Louis won the toss, took the opening possession down the field, settled for a Siebert field goal. This is Oakland's first possession of the game. Oakland will move into 12 personnel now. Kittle and Rodgers are the tight ends. Mahomes under pressure, gets rid of it in time, finds Kittle near the 45. First down. Tyrann Mathieu with the stop. And Oakland nearing midfield on their opening possession. Cook will remain the lone setback. Play action. Mahomes with time completes it to Woods inside St. Louis territory. Bradbury on the stop. Gain of 12. Bradbury, one of the all-star selections along with Tyrann Mathieu for the Western Conference. Brings up 1st and 10. Ball's at the St. Louis 43. Mahomes rolls out, rolls right, throws to Sanders, complete at the 25. Tackled by Richard Sherman, a gain of 18. Mahomes is starting hot, 4 for 4, 52 yards. Ball's at the St. Louis 25. And penalty before we can get this play underway. Clete Blakeman is our referee tonight. False start on the offense. On left tackle Orlando Brown Jr. So that'll move him back 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 15, ball at the St. Louis 30. Under 5 minutes to go here in a fast-moving first quarter. Mahomes back in the pistol. Delay draw. Mahomes up the middle to the 20. Picks up 13 yards. Finally tackled by Bates at the 17. That was a planned run, it looks like. Mahomes not afraid to run. Brings up 2nd and 2. Cook back into the game at running back. He'll get the ball off tackle left. First down, 10-5, touchdown. Oakland takes the lead on a Cook touchdown. 17-yard run. 8 plays, 80 yards, just consuming over 5 minutes. And let's take a look at that one again. Great downfield blocking. And then Cook does the rest. So it gets a little bit quiet here in Trans World Dome, St. Louis. The loud atmosphere of the fireworks scoring on their first drive, and then Oakland comes back and goes ahead. Getting a little bit quiet here. 3:48 left to go. Oakland leads it 7-3. McKinnon back to receive it deep. And this one's going to go out of bounds. Lutz kicks this one out of bounds. So great starting field position for St. Louis on their second possession. They'll start from their own 40-yard line. Wouldn't want to be Will Lutz heading back to the sideline right now. Head coach Kyle Shanahan might want to have a word with him. You go up 7-3, and then you kick the ball out of bounds. Stars have it at their own 40. Cousins, under center. McKinnon, the lone running back. Play action, looking to go deep. Throws underneath to Hardman, and Hardman dropped it. Hardman had it, and then he dropped it. I think he heard footsteps there by Alexander, and it's 2nd and 10. I think he was wanting to go Claypool deep. And if we look at the replay there, Claypool and the man guarding him, Douglas, that would have been an interesting one-on-one situation there. 3 wide receivers set in now for St. Louis. They trail by 4 late in the first quarter. Back to pass. Cousins in trouble. Throws underneath to McKinnon, and McKinnon's going to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Murray with the stop, a loss of a yard, brings up 3rd and 11. Oakland's defense starting to make their adjustments here on the St. Louis offense. Empty backfield now for Cousins and the Stars. Back to pass. Has time. Completes it to Hardman at the 45. Alexander brings him down immediately, well short of the first down. Brings up 4th down and punting time for the St. Louis Stars. 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Martin on to punt. Raymond back deep for Oakland. And Martin's going to get a good punt away. Raymond goes back deep inside his own 10. Going to return. Finally stopped at the Oakland 14. 2:20 to go here. Quarter number 1. Oakland leads at 7-3. Second offensive series now for Patrick Mahomes and the Oakland offense. Cook is the lone running back. Mahomes under center, calling the play. Back to pass, play action, looking to go deep. Completes it to Woods at the 30. Tackled by Bradbury, gain of 16. Mahomes, 5 of 5, 68 yards to start the game tonight. Mahomes rolls to his right, goes back to pass, looking underneath for Cook, but it's incomplete. Had the protection there, but Cook wasn't able to hold on to the ball. Brings up 2nd and 10. Delay draw to Cook. Up the middle to the 35. Gain of 5 yards. Smith pulls him down. Less than 90 seconds to go first quarter. Brings up 3rd and 5. Patterson into the game at wide receiver now for Oakland. He'll go in motion. Pass complete to Patterson. He's got the first down. Tackled by Murphy at the Oakland 42. Less than a minute to go here in the first quarter. Cook with the handoff toward the right side. Fumble. Hold on a second. St. Louis has the ball. We'll take a look at that replay there to see what happened. Wilkins with the hit punches the ball out, and Oakland punches the ball. And I think Wilkins comes up with it. So what a turnover. What a turn of events here for St. Louis. They had a promising drive going here and turnover on the Cook fumble. So with 2 seconds left to go, St. Louis gets the ball at the Oakland 48. McKinnon up the middle. In a gain of 4. Murray with the stop at the 44. That'll be the end of quarter number 1. Oakland leads at 7-3 here in St. Louis. Well, folks, we can tell you that we know one of the conference championships for next week. Earlier today, the Orlando Apollos took care of the London Knights. They will travel to Toronto next week to take on the Hitmen in the Eastern Conference Championship. That will be the early game. And then once we have a winner in this game today, we will know who will be facing the Memphis Express in the Western Conference Championship. So make sure to stay tuned for that. We will have a baseball broadcast coming up very, very soon. Boston Red Sox, Chicago White Sox. It's a tight race for the American League pennant. Boston and Detroit are changing spots almost on a daily basis. Chicago only 3.5 games back as we head into the weekend of late August 1967. So make sure to check that out. If you want to check out our baseball coverage, our continuing football coverage into the playoffs here, feel free to subscribe to Replay Sports channel. That's our link. You can watch games live. You can watch them on demand. Subscribe, leave comments. Also, we post to some sites on Facebook, the Sports Simulation and Replay site, and of course, our favorite Action PC Sports Facebook page as well. So let's take a look at the first quarter statistics. And so far, it has been all Oakland, but again, turn of events there right before the end of the quarter. Cook with that fumble, giving St. Louis the ball in Oakland territory. Both quarterbacks off to a hot start. The pregame hype was that we would see a great quarterback duel. And we'll see how that continues as we move into quarter number 2. It's 2nd and 6 now. Ball at the Oakland 44 as we start the second quarter. 3-man wide receiver formation for St. Louis. Cousins from the gun, back to pass. Quick release over to Reynolds, near side. He's at the 35. Picks up the first down, finally tackled by Joseph. A gain of 11. Ball at the Oakland 33. St. Louis on the move. Cousins under center. Play action. Looking to go deep. In and out of the hands of Hardman. That's his second drop of the day. He had nothing but green turf ahead of him. Oh my goodness. We'll take a look at that one again. Second drop by Hardman. Had his man beat, and he dropped the ball. Brings up 2nd and 10. Cousins shifts to the gun. Back to pass under some pressure. Gets it off, and this time he overthrows Hardman. Hardman covered closely by Alexander. Brings up 3rd and 10. They'll empty out the backfield out here on 3rd down. Cousins with time. Over the middle, but the pass is incomplete. Pass was intended to Hamilton, but I think Jones tipped it away at the last second. We have an injured Oakland player being tended to, and that is Sheard. Looks like he's got his left arm's dangling. I think that's a stinger. So he is able to get up and walk toward the sideline, but the way the trainers are treating it, it's like a stinger there. So it brings up 4th down, 4th and 10. That is a bit outside of the range of Austin Siebert. His long of the year is from 47. And wouldn't you know it, Chip Kelly tells Kirk Cousins to keep the offense out there. They're going to go for it on 4th and 10. Kind of a no man's land if you're St. Louis. The kicker not really within his range. And it's 4th and 10. You got to get to the Oakland 23 for a first down. So the offense will stay out there. Oakland makes some defensive changes on the fly. It's the playoffs. What can you say? Cousins back to pass. Over the middle to Reynolds. And he's got enough for the first down. What a gamble by Chip Kelly. Cousins connects to Reynolds for a 13-yard gain. We'll take a look at that play again. Nice cut there by Reynolds. His second catch of the day. Brings up 1st and 10. St. Louis has penetrated the red zone. And again, what we talked about before the Detroit game with Oakland, offensive teams against Oakland had a 95% chance of scoring inside the red zone heading into last week. I formation now for St. Louis. They've only run the ball 4 times so far. McKinnon will get the carry this time, off tackle right, pickup of 6 yards, tackled by Campbell at the 14. This drive got started due to the fumble from Dalvin Cook near midfield. St. Louis looking to capitalize. Cousins moves back to the pistol. McKinnon the lone setback. Cousins back to pass. Throws underneath to Reynolds at the 10. Joseph with the quick tackle. First down. It's 1st and goal. St. Louis at the Oakland 7. Just a methodical drive here being led by Kirk Cousins. Double tight end formation for the Stars. Play action. Back to pass. Fires to Olsen, but he can't hold on. Olsen dropped it. Oh, and he's disgusted with himself as he walks back to the huddle. Had an easy 6 there, but it brings up 2nd and goal. I formation. McKinnon the deep back. McKinnon will get the handoff, off tackle right. 5, touchdown. Great blocking on the right side of the line by St. Louis. McKinnon in for the touchdown. Prime time, Jerick McKinnon strikes again. And St. Louis regains the lead. Siebert's point after is true. St. Louis 10, Oakland 7, 11:39 left to go here in the second quarter of the Western Conference Divisional Round playoff game. So the turnover by Cook is costly, as McKinnon scores from 7 yards out, and St. Louis retakes the lead. Kickoff taken just inside the goal line by Patterson. Patterson's a speedy runner. Finally stopped at the Oakland 34, and that's where the Invaders will start. Double tight end formation for the Invaders. Kittle and Rogers are the tight ends. Cook the lone setback. Mahomes back to pass. Tries to throw over the rush of oncoming defenders there to Kittle in the flat, but it is incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10. Oakland goes to the 3 wide receiver set now on 2nd and 10. And before we can run a play, Orlando Brown gets called for false start once again. That's his 2nd one of the day. He's having to face Charles Harris on that right defensive end side. So it's 2nd and 15, ball backed up to the Oakland 29. Mahomes standing in the pistol, back to pass. Fires underneath to Johnson, the blocking back, Duke Johnson. Picks up 9 yards, finally brought down by Smith at the 38. So it's a manageable 3rd and 6 coming up for the Invaders. Empty backfield now for Mahomes. Kittle moves to the slot position. Mahomes drifts right, looking for Kittle, but it's incomplete. Kittle had a couple of red jerseys hanging around there. Brings up 4th down, so 3 and out go the Oakland Invaders. Joseph Charlton comes in to punt. Mecole Hardman will be the return man, standing at his own 25. Hardman takes it at his own 10. Finally stopped at the St. Louis 15. 10.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. St. Louis leads 10-7. McKinnon is the lone setback. Double tight end formation for St. Louis starting this drive. Cousins floats a screen over to McKinnon. He's at the 15 to the 20. Jack will stop him at the 21. 2nd and 4. McKinnon on the day, 6 carries, 29 yards, 3 receptions for 23 yards. Filling in for the injured Ezekiel Elliott. McKinnon sweeps right, picks up the first down, and a little more. Finally knocked out of bounds by Campbell at the 37. A 16-yard gain for McKinnon. It is hoped that if St. Louis makes it to the Western Conference Championship game, that Elliott might be available. But I have to tell you, in watching Jerick McKinnon, and I'm not saying he's an Ezekiel Elliott, but he's filling in nicely. We nicknamed him with Primetime Jerick McKinnon, but he is filling in. And it does give other teams cause to think about a possible St. Louis rushing attack with Jerick McKinnon in the backfield. So it brings up 1st and 10, ball at the St. Louis 37, under 10 minutes to go until halftime. McKinnon the deep back in the I formation. He'll get the call again, up the middle, into a group of players there. Manages to pick up about 3 yards, Payne with a stop at the 40. St. Louis comes out in the double tight end formation. Cousins in trouble, forced to flee the pocket. And we have an injured St. Louis player there. So 1-yard gain for Cousins, and I believe Sweezy is the one. He's jogging off, so thank goodness for that. He is jogging off toward the sideline, and we'll get an injury report on him soon. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 6. Cousins was able to escape the pocket there to avoid the sack. 3rd and 6, ball at the St. Louis 41. Cousins from the gun. Under pressure. Completes it to Claypool at the 45. And it looks good enough for the first down, but Kyle Shanahan's going to throw out the red challenge flag. Oakland's going to challenge this. And that was a good challenge. Good challenge by Kyle Shanahan. St. Louis is shy of the first down. Wow, that's huge. That is huge. So if you're Chip Kelly, what do you do here? He's going to leave the offense on the field temporarily, it looks like. Well, I tell you, if I had Ezekiel Elliott, I think I'd go for it here. But I just don't know if I'd want to go for it here without having your best running back. Maybe they're going to try to draw him offsides here. Let's see. And that is what Cousins is going to try to do. He's going to try to draw him offsides. Oakland wasn't falling for it. Delay a game. So that'll push him back 5 yards to the St. Louis 42, and out will come the St. Louis punting unit. Yeah, I think if I had Ezekiel Elliott, I would definitely go for that. 4th and inches, yeah. If you got Elliott, you do. McKinnon, I know I was talking him up earlier, but it's playoffs, man. I don't think I would try that. So 4th and 5, St. Louis will punt. 8:14 left to go here, quarter number 2. Martin back to punt, Raymond back to receive. Raymond standing at his own 20. Art gets away a good kick inside the 10. Raymond's going to return, gets to about the 18. 8:09 left to go in the second quarter. Oakland with some decent field position as they start their new drive. Cook the lone setback. Mahomes back to pass. Completes it to Woods at the 25. He's to the 30. He's got the first down. Brought down by Bradbury. They'll stay with that double tight end formation. Play action. Mahomes looking to go deep. He completes it to Woods at midfield. Bradbury finally with the stop. A 23-yard gain on the play. 1st and 10, ball inside St. Louis territory. Let's take a look at that one again. Mahomes executes the play action perfectly. Woods jumps up for it, and Bradbury with the stop. Mahomes now 9 of 12 for 119 yards. Johnson into the game now at running back. Mahomes shifts to the pistol. Mahomes with time. Looking for Woods near the far sideline, but it's incomplete. Woods dropped the pass. It's incomplete. Clock stops at 6:38. Brings up 2nd and 10. Cook back into the game now. He'll get the carry on 2nd down. He's to the 40. He's near the first down. Tackled by Taki at the 38. Brings up 3rd and 1. 6.5 minutes left in the second quarter. The gift to Cook. Trying to reach that first down marker. And referee Cleek Blakeman says he didn't, but Kyle Shanahan is quick with the red flag again. And he's going to be 2 for 2 on challenges today. Kyle Shanahan with the sharp eye wins his second challenge. He'll get a bonus challenge to use later in the game. So Oakland picks up the first down. We're under 6 minutes until halftime. Oakland looking to either tie or go ahead here in this divisional round playoff game. Mahomes with time. Penalty flag on the play. Pass is complete to Kittle. And we await the outcome of the flag, and it's holding against the offense. This time it's on Jenkins. Jenkins, the left guard, so that pushes them back to the St. Louis 47. Oakland's been penalized 4 times already in this game. Mahomes brings him up to the line. 3 wide receiver set. Back to pass. In and out of the hands of Fulham. Brings up 2nd and 20. Mahomes once again from the pistol. Looking. Completes it to Sanders near the 35. Tackled by Simmons. A gain of 11. Brings up a manageable 3rd and 9. Nearing the 5-minute mark of the second quarter. Oakland trails 10-7. Patterson in the game now. He'll go in motion. Mahomes in trouble. Has to get rid of it. Throws underneath to Kittle, but it's incomplete. St. Louis was really applying the pressure there on Mahomes. So it brings up 4th and 9. And we're going to see Will Lutz come out. Will Lutz attempting a long-distance field goal here. His longest of the season is from 54. This one Looks like it could be from about 53 yards, so just within his range. This would tie the game. Down the middle, and it's good. We have a tie game. Will Lutz is good from 53 yards out. Oakland 10, St. Louis 10. Stick with us at halftime. If you missed our announcement during the halftime of the London-Orlando game, we do have a broadcasting note we want to pass along to you, so make sure to stick with us through the halftime show. We're going to recap the first half of this game, recap the earlier game between London and Orlando, and then preview of the conference championships. Hard to believe. Conference championships coming up next week. We're tied up at 10, 4:43 to go here. Both teams have all 3 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning. McKinnon takes this at his own goal line, finally tackled at about the 20, but there is a flag out, illegal block on St. Louis, and that's going to move the ball back to the 5-yard line. Horrible starting field position for St. Louis. It's the worst yet in the game. McKinnon lines up in his own end zone behind Cousins. Double tight end formation. Cousins drifts back to pass, looking for Uzuma, but it's incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10. Got to be careful throwing the ball out of the end zone here. This time, Cousins will shift to the shotgun. Back to pass. With time, completes it to Hardman near the 20. That's a first down. Alexander with a stop. And that gives them some room out of their own end. McKinnon the lone setback, double tight end formation for St. Louis. Cousins back to pass. Quick release over to Olsen, but it's incomplete. Murray might have tipped that one right at the last second. Brings up 2nd and 10. 3.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. The give is to McKinnon, right side of the line. And he's going to be caught in the backfield. Oh, they're going to give him credit. Campbell with the tackle, but they're going to say he got back to the line of scrimmage. Brings up 3rd and 10. They'll empty out the backfield here on 3rd and long. Trying to reach the 30-yard line. Cousins back to pass. Completes to Hamilton at the 35. He picks up a first down. Cousins rifled that one in there to Hamilton. It's a pickup of 19. Fresh set of downs for St. Louis as we're under the 3-minute mark. They'll stick with the 4 wide receiver setup. Cousins back to pass. Over the middle, looking for Hamilton, is incomplete. Jack with the break up there. Stops the clock with 2:16 to go. In trouble. Cousins. Hit. Fumble. Who has the ball? St. Louis has the ball, but there's also a penalty flag on the play. It's holding on the offense. But it looks like Oakland's going to decline the penalty here. Oakland's going to decline the penalty. So to reset, it's 3rd and 4, 2:12 left until halftime. Cousins, back to pass. Completes it to Hardman at midfield. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Alexander with the tackle at the Oakland 46. 2-minute warning. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. Oakland will get the kickoff to start the 3rd quarter. We're tied up at 10. Cousins breaks the huddle. Empty backfield once again, 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Cousins back to pass. Another penalty flag. Completes the pass to Hamilton at the Oakland 40. And it's going to be holding again on the offense. So that nullifies the catch by Hamilton, moves St. Louis back to their 44, brings up 1st and 20. 1:55 to go in the first half. Cousins, 14 of 23 for 143 yards so far. Completes the pass to Hamilton at midfield. Quickly tackled by Jones. St. Louis foregoes the huddle. Cousin brings him up to the line. Back to pass. In trouble. He's going to take off. He's to the 40, near the 35. Picks up the first down with the slide. They'll mark him down at the 35. That was the start of the slide at the 35. He's got a first down. He's quickly getting the players up to the line to run the next play, trying to hold on to those timeouts until absolutely necessary. Gets the play off in time. Quick release. Ooh, he was trying to throw to Claypool on a short hitch there, but that nearly got picked off by Miles Jack, and Jack would have gone the distance if he had that one. Stops the clock with 64 seconds left. 2nd and 10, ball at the Oakland 35. Cousins standing in the pistol, man in motion, and he's sacked. Was mean on that play. Drops him for a loss. Brings up 3rd and 14. Cousins immediately calls timeout. Stops the clock with 57 seconds left. And that play also puts St. Louis out of field goal range. 3rd and 14. Cousins having to deal with that defensive front 4 all afternoon. Completes a pass to Claypool at the 30. But he's going to be short of the first down. So timeout will be called here. And Austin Siebert will be sent out for a field goal, it looks like here. So ball's at the 28. This looks to be from 45 yards, just within Siebert's range. Try to regain the lead here. Snap is good. Kick is away. And from 45 yards out, Siebert's kick, it's good. St. Louis retakes the lead, 13-10 with 47 seconds left. Oakland has all 3 of their timeouts, plus they get the ball back to start the 3rd quarter. See what they do here. Short kickoff to Patterson, and he gets a great return. Finally stopped at the Oakland 39. 41 seconds left. 3 timeouts for Patrick Mahomes. Can they tie the game or take the lead going into halftime? Mahomes, 10 of 16 for 130 yards so far today. Back to pass. Trying to throw it over to Patterson. It's incomplete. I think Jefferson was chasing him there, and he just threw it away in the direction of Patterson. So no intentional grounding there. 33 seconds left on the clock. Both quarterbacks are being pursued by the respective defenses here. I'm sure the offensive line coach is going to do some talking during halftime. .33 seconds left. Mahomes back to pass. With time. Over the middle to Kittle at midfield. He's into St. Louis territory. Mathieu with the tackle at the 44. Quick timeout called by Mahomes. Stops the clock with 25 seconds. So for Will Lutz, whose long is 54, they just need to get a little bit closer to try to tie the game at halftime. 1st and 10. Patterson in motion. Mahomes being chased. Dumps it off to Kittle at the 40. Finally pulled down by Mathieu. Gain of 5. 15 seconds left. And Mahomes calls another timeout. Still not within range for Will Lutz. Need a quick play here. 4 wide receivers in for Oakland. Mahomes. Oh, throws a quick pass to Patterson, but it was too high. Couldn't reach it. He'd had to be a little bit taller to get that one. 12 seconds left, 3rd and 5. Duke Johnson comes into the backfield. Provide a little bit of protection there. Mahomes standing in the pistol, back to pass. Throws it to Kittle, complete at the 30. Did he get out of bounds in time? Yes, 8 seconds left. 8 seconds left. So now they'll bring on the field goal unit. Field goal unit comes out. Will Lutz will try to tie the game here before halftime. Good snap. Hold. Right down the middle. And with 3 seconds left, a 48-yard field goal by Will Lutz ties the game at 13. And probably going to get a squib kick here by Lutz. We do. No, and it goes out of bounds. It's the second time Will Lutz has kicked it out of bounds. So with 3 seconds left, if you're the Stars, do you take a shot downfield? Well, if you're Chip Kelly, I think you would. Take a shot downfield. And Cousins is indicating that that's what he's going to do. 4 wide receivers. Cousins is in the gun. Last play of the game. Of the half. And Cousins gets sacked. Couldn't get it off in time. That's the end of the first half. That's putting your quarterback in danger. Just a memo to head coach Chip Kelly there. So that's the end of the first half. Oakland's going to receive to start the second half. We're tied up at 13 here in St. Louis. Halftime here in St. Louis, game tied 13 apiece between Oakland and St. Louis. Taking a look at the first half statistics, you can see a very even game so far, even down to net offense. Time of possession a little bit more on the edge of St. Louis. But a good game so far. We're definitely guaranteed an amazing second half, I think. So a little bit earlier today, if you missed it, the Orlando Apollos defeated the London Knights by a score of 27-10. Gus Edwards, 15 carries, 71 yards, 3 touchdowns for the Apollos. And the streak, unfortunately, continues for the London Knights. They are 0 for their last 6 in divisional playoff games. So they will not be going to the conference championship, but it will be the Orlando Apollos who will be facing the Toronto Hitmen next Sunday for the Eastern Conference Championship and the right to go to Pantheon Bowl 20. These two teams played each other back in Week 13. Toronto defeated Orlando 34-13 at BMO Field. And it will be the first postseason meeting between the Apollos and the Hitmen. And we'll find out in about 30 minutes of gameplay here who will be taking on the Memphis Express. The Express defeated Las Vegas last night 38-10. Deshaun Watson, another great postseason performance, 329 yards passing, 3 touchdowns. Our special announcement we wanted to let you know of, we're going to be coming up soon to the Pantheon Bowl, and then after that we have a new replay project that we're going to be starting. It's called ABA 78. We're going to be taking the teams that made up the ABA at the end of their reign and kind of continue it on. Kind of a what if the ABA had continued. So we'll have our opening game of the week. The Spirits of St. Louis will be taking on the New York Nets. So if you're not a subscriber, please do check out our YouTube channel to get live ABA action or on-demand ABA action from our YouTube channel. And also keep up to date Facebook updates on the sports simulation and replays section, and also the Action PC Sports Facebook page as well. So we have a half to go here, and then we will know the final 4 of the WFL 2021 playoffs. We know it's Orlando and Toronto in the East. We know Memphis is waiting for the winner of this contest to decide the Western Conference Championship. So the teams are back out on the field. And I'm sure quarterback protection was a key topic during the halftime for St. Louis. Kirk Cousins has been dropped 4 times in the first half, but he'll get to be on the sideline and rest up a little bit more as Oakland will receive the opening kickoff to start the third quarter. And Patterson's going to let this one go out through the end zone for a touchback. Patrick Mahomes, 13 of 21, 160 yards in the first quarter. Running back Dalvin Cook, 7 carries, 41 yards. I formation. Cook gets the handoff, off tackle right, gets to about the 25 where he's dropped by Oakland. Brings up 2nd and 5. Switch to the double tight end formation. Back to pass under pressure, looking for Kittle, but it's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. Oakland 3 of 5 on 3rd downs. St. Louis 3 of 8 so far. Empty backfield for Oakland. Mahomes back to pass. Over the middle, and the ball's batted down. Harris swats it down. So Oakland starts the second half with a 3 and out. St. Louis defense high-fiving each other as they go back to the sideline. Mission accomplished. They force Oakland to a 3 and out. Charlton back to punt. Hardman back deep, standing between his own 40 and his own 35. He's going to signal fair catch. Oh, but he dropped it, but he covers it up nicely at his own 28-yard line. So 14:04 left to go, third quarter. St. Louis will begin their first possession. Cousins, 16 of 26, 162 yards. Again, he's been sacked 4 times already today. Jerick McKinnon in relief of Ezekiel Elliott, not available for this game. 9 carries, 48 yards, 3 receptions, 23 yards. 1st and 10. McKinnon, the lone running back. Play action. Cousins fires over the middle, but it's picked off. Picked off by Mackenzie Alexander. And just like that, Oakland's got the ball back. He was looking to go deep for Hardman. Hardman looked like he had a step on Alexander, but at the last second, Alexander's able to jump the route. And that's the first interception committed by Cousins today. Man. Almost silence here in the Trans World Dome of St. Louis. Oakland's offense back out on the field. They had just gone 3 and out. Cook gets the handoff, picks up 2. I've noticed a pattern in the divisional round playoff games. We have a pretty close, even game for the first half, but then the third quarter, the team that wins it seems to take advantage of the other team's mistake. We'll see if Oakland follows the pattern here. Cook gets the handoff up the middle, gets to the 50. A pickup of 3, tackled by Wilkins. It brings up 3rd and 5. Alexander on the sideline, hanging on to that football. That's going to be a souvenir. So 3rd and 5, ball at the 50, 13:06 to go here. And before he can snap the ball, there is penalty. And, it's a false start on the center, Whitehair. Whitehair may have double pumped, tried to fake out double pump the ball, trying to fake out that defensive line. So it's now 3rd and 10 for Oakland. That's their 6th penalty of the game. Empty backfield behind Mahomes. Back to pass with time. Completes it to Fulham near the 40. He's got a first down. Fulham, his first catch of the day, and it's a big one. Tackled by Sherman at the St. Louis 42. After that penalty, they needed to pick up the first down, and they did. Back to the I formation. Cook gets the handoff. He's going to sweep right. He's near the 35. Brought down by Oaklnad at the 36. Brings up 2nd and 4. Cook, pitch right. Looking for the hole. Got to the first down. To the 25. Whipped down by Oaklnad at the 23. First down, Oakland. Cook on the day so far, 12 carries, 70 yards. Cook will come out for a breather. Johnson in at running back. Mahomes from the pistol. Drops off the screen to Johnson. He's to the 20. Smith brings him down at the 21. 2nd and 8, Oakland. 10:07 left in the third quarter. We're tied at 13, but St. Louis just turned the ball over. Cousins pass intercepted by Alexander. Oakland looking to capitalize. Mahomes in trouble, forced to scramble. Flag on the play. And someone on the defense jumped before the play, so they're going to take that penalty instead of the 3-yard gain by Mahomes. And it'll bring up 2nd and 3. We're under 10 minutes to go here in the third quarter. 2nd and 3. Cook back into the game at running back. Cook will get the handoff. Near the 10. Thought there was a flag there. Wilkins makes the stop at the 13, but they pick up the flag. No penalty. Picks up the first down. Cook on his way to another big day. I formation behind Mahomes. Cook gets the handoff. He's inside the 10 to the 5. Matthew with the stop at the 4. Stops him 1 yard shy of the first down. 8.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Oakland looking to retake the lead. To play action to Cook. Mahomes is going to throw. Over the middle, looking for Kittle, incomplete. He can't come up with it. Trying to dig that one up out of the turf. Can't come up with it. 7:52 to go. 3rd and 1. They'll bring in the big package. The big boys. Double tight ends. Fullback. Cook is the deep back. On 3rd and 1. Handoff to Cook. Near the first down. And he got it. He gets it. The side judge gives him the first down indication. So it's 1st and goal. Fresh set of downs for Oakland at the St. Louis 3. Just power football there. Moving the other team back. Mahomes going to throw. Near side. Incomplete. He checked down to Cook, but Cook can't hang on to it. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and goal. We're past the halfway point of the third quarter. They'll bring in the bigs again. Cook. The deep back. Gets the handoff. Trying to get inside. He does. Touchdown. Dalvin Cook from 3 yards out puts Oakland ahead, pending the point after attempt. And just watch that power football as he gets inside his man and into the end zone. Lutz's kick is good. Oakland with a 7-point lead, 20-13 over St. Louis, taking advantage of the Kirk Cousins interception. And it's worth 7 points to Oakland. 7:02 left to go here in the third quarter. As we mentioned in the top of our broadcast, full house here at Trans World Dome in St. Louis. First home playoff game in almost 10 years. 2012 was the last time a playoff game for St. Louis took place here. Ended kind of on a sad note. They lost the Western Wildcard game to Denver by a score of 20-17. We're kind of near that territory here. Trans World Dome, it will be what we're hearing from our sources. They'll be named as the host city. This will be where Pantheon Bowl 24 will take place. We're getting ready to have Pantheon Bowl 20 in Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium, but Pantheon Bowl 24, what we're hearing is that St. Louis will be the winning bid. But of course, that'll be announced at the Gridiron Awards Friday night before Pantheon Bowl. St. Louis only trailing by 7. They're going to get the ball on the ensuing kickoff. McKinnon will take it from his own 1. Stopped at the 16 by Apple. 6:53 to go here. Quarter number 3. The winner meets Memphis. If Oakland holds on to win, they will travel to Memphis for the Western Conference Championship. If St. Louis can come back and win the game, Memphis will come here for the Western Conference Championship. I formation lines up behind Cousins. McKinnon gets the handoff to the 20. Campbell brings him down at the 23. 2nd and 3, St. Louis. Jordan Wilkins coming in at running back. It's the first time we've seen him today. McKinnon getting a breather on the sideline. Wilkins will get the handoff. Near the first down, he's going to be a yard shy. Donald with the stop at the 25. 6:01 to go here in the third quarter. McKinnon back in the game. Play action. Cousins is going to throw. Completes it to Reynolds in the near sideline. He's to the 35. Caught by Reynolds at the 30. Joseph knocks him out. Reynolds has the catch. 1st and 10, St. Louis, nearing the 5-minute mark of the third quarter. That was a big first down. A big third down conversion there for St. Louis to keep the drive alive. St. Louis switches back to the I formation on 1st and 10. Ball's at the St. Louis 37. McKinnon will get the ball to about the 40. Campbell with the tackle at the 41. A pickup of 4, 2nd and 6. Cousins moves to the pistol. He's in trouble again. And Stephen Means gets his 2nd sack of the day. That's the 5th sack that St. Louis offensive line has given up today. Man. And the boos are raining down from this full capacity crowd. 3rd and 10. Cousins from the pistol, back to pass, has the time, completes it to Hamilton. Hamilton's got the first down near midfield. They're going to mark him down by Jones at the St. Louis 48. 3 minutes left to go in the third quarter. St. Louis trails by 7. Cousins floats a screen over to McKinnon. McKinnon gets into Oakland territory. Jack with a stop at the 45. Brings up 2nd and 3. McKinnon with his 4th reception of the day. He's going to take the handoff here. Plows into the line, gains 2. Jack with a stop at the Oakland 43. Less than 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Screen once again to McKinnon. He's to the 40. He's got the first down. Murray with the tackle at the 35. Less than a minute to go here in the third quarter. Play action on first down. Cousins back to pass. Completes to Reynolds at the 20. Huge reception there. Tackled by Joseph down at the 18. And that'll be the last play of the third quarter. St. Louis, a long drive to respond to Oakland's score, will begin the fourth quarter inside Oakland red zone. Taking a look at the third quarter statistics, only 15 minutes away from possibly deciding who will meet Memphis in the Western Conference Championship. St. Louis got a bad start to the third quarter. Cousins picked off by Alexander. And then Oakland scores. But St. Louis coming back. This will be the 11th play of a drive that's consumed almost 7 minutes. Cousins surveys the defense. Lines up in the pistol. 3 wide receiver set. Back to pass. Has time. Completes it to Reynolds near the 12-yard line. That's where Joseph spins him down. So a gain of 6 brings up 2nd and 4. Just underway, fourth quarter. 2nd and 4. Handoff McKinnon. Up the middle. He's inside the 10. He's to the 5. Campbell with the stop at the 4. That Oakland defense is getting tired. They have been out there on the field nearly 8 minutes. McKinnon, 13 carries for 69 yards today. Ball's at the 4. 1st and goal, St. Louis. The give is to McKinnon again. He's going to plunge into the left side of the line for a touchdown. Prime time, Jerick McKinnon does it again. What a play by McKinnon. And we're awaiting Siebert's point after to tie the game at 20. His kick is true. We're tied 20 apiece with 13:27 left to go in the fourth quarter. A 13-play, 84-yard drive, taking up almost 8.5 minutes, resulting in McKinnon's second touchdown run of the day from 4 yards out. And it's anybody's ball game, folks. Definitely different from the first 3 games of the divisional round. We've got a close game in the second half, deep into the second half. Patterson back to receive the kickoff. It's a short one, takes it inside his own 5. Gets to the 20, the 30, the 40. Gets near midfield, but there's a flag on the play. This one's coming back, folks. Holding on the kick return team, which brings it all the way back to the Oakland 7. My. That's the 7th penalty on Oakland tonight. So they'll start deep within their own territory. I formation to start off with. Cook will get the handoff. He's going to go into that right side. Gets to about the 15 where he's tackled by Oakland. Cook nearing the 100-yard mark of the day. 17 carries, 94 yards. Cook will get it again. Same position, right side. Gets the first down. 7-yard gain, gets him over the 100-yard mark for the day. 18 carries, 101 yards, 2 touchdowns for Dalvin Cook. Both teams are relying a little bit more on the running game here in the second half. Cook with the off tackle left. There's a penalty flag, though, but it's going to go against St. Louis. Someone jumped. So they'll take the result of the penalty, 5 yards, moves the ball up to the Oakland 27. It'll bring up 1st and 5. Mahomes into the flat, looking for Cook, but it's incomplete. Pass was a little bit too far ahead of him there. Incomplete, brings up 2nd and 5. Cook's going to go out of the game now. Johnson will be in at running back. Mahomes from the gun. Back to pass. Looking near side for a receiver, but it's incomplete. We have an injured St. Louis player. Mahomes was looking to dump it off to Emmanuel Sanders, but it was incomplete. Smith, the middle linebacker for St. Louis, has come to the sideline. Something to do with his finger on his right hand. May have popped it out of joint or something, or jammed it. So they're tending to him right now. So in his place, well, they're going to be going to nickel package here. So you got two linebackers in for St. Louis. 3rd and 5. The stadium becomes noisy once again, trying to chant defense. Mahomes trying to call out the signals over the noise. Completes the pass over the middle to Kittle. He's got the first down. Gain of 9. Ball will be marked at the Oakland 36. Johnson still in at running back. Mahomes floats a screen over towards his way, but it's incomplete. Heavy rush on Mahomes. I think maybe forced him to throw that one a little bit too early because Johnson wasn't where he needed to be to catch that pass. Brings up 2nd and 10. 10.5 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. We're tied up at 20. Mahomes back to pass. Completes it to Woods near the 45. Whipped down by Bradbury at the Oakland 44. Brings up 3rd and 2. Mahomes, empty backfield, drifts to his right, completes it to Kittle near midfield. Oakland keeps the drive alive. They get a first down. Kittle now has caught 6 passes for 53 yards. Leads all of Oakland's receivers. 10th play of the drive coming up. Ball spotted at the Oakland 49. We're just under 10 minutes to go. Cook back into the game now. And there's a mishap on the exchange there. Mahomes was going to hand it off, but Cook wasn't ready for it. Busted play. Mahomes does manage to avoid the sack and pick up a yard. Cook came back into the game. He didn't know that was going to be a running play to him. So it brings up 2nd and 9. Fortunately for Oakland fans, Mahomes held on to the ball. So the ball will be placed at the 50-yard line. 9:05 to go here in quarter number 4. This one could come down to the final play, folks. Mahomes calling the play. Off tackle right to Cook. He's into St. Louis territory. He's got a first down, but there's a fumble. Let's see who has the ball. There's a fumble, but Oakland holds on. Looks like Oaklnad may have punched it out. But Rodgers, the tight end Rodgers, Richard Rodgers gets the recovery. Oakland is benefiting from from some calls here by some quick thinking plays by their. First was Mahomes hanging on to the ball, and then Rodgers being in the right place at the right time. So it's in the end of things here. Oakland gains 10 yards. They get a first down. Ball's at the St. Louis 40. And if you're St. Louis, you got to be kicking yourself thinking, what do we got to do to get the ball back here? 12th play of the drive coming up. Johnson into the game at running back. Mahomes in trouble. Forced to scramble out of the pocket. Dives for the first down, and he gets it. Bates with a tackle at the 29. An 11-yard game for Patrick Mahomes. We're halfway through the 4th quarter. Oakland responding to St. Louis's lengthy drive with a long drive of their own. Both quarterbacks being pressured today. Mahomes back to pass, completes to Woods inside the 20, finally stopped near the 15. Woods on the day, 6 receptions for 84 yards. They'll mark the ball at the St. Louis 16, 6:48 left to go. Oakland into red zone territory. Cook comes back into the game at running back. Hand off to Cook, into the line. He's at the 10, tackled by Kaminsky. 15th play of the drive coming up. Oakland has had the ball for almost 7.5 minutes. And now it's the St. Louis defense who's tired. Mahomes breaks the huddle. Brings Oakland to the line. Cook gets the ball. Up the middle. He's into the end zone. Touchdown. Dalvin Cook with his 3rd touchdown of the day. And with 5:22 left, is that the score that puts Oakland into the Western Conference Championship? Will Lutz is on to kick the point after. And it's good. With 5:22 left, Oakland 27, St. Louis 20. Don't go anywhere. By far the most exciting game we've had in the divisional round. The other 3 were blowouts. McKinnon set to return. Murphy's going to take it. Murphy brought down at the St. Louis 12. So it was quickly reset. 5 minutes, 12 seconds left in the game in regulation. St. Louis will get the ball at their own 12. They have all 3 of their timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. They trail by 7. McKinnon's in at the deep back. He'll get the handoff. Off tackle right. He's to the 15. Means will bring him down at the 16. A gain of 4. McKinnon on the day. 15 carries, 77 yards, 5 receptions for 38 yards. We're nearing the 5-minute mark of the contest. Which player will step up here for either team and make the big play? Cousins drops back to the shotgun. He's in trouble. He's forced to flee the pocket. Picks up the first down. Fights past the 25-yard line. Douglas with the tackle at the 26. Cousins gets the first down. What a gritty effort there by the quarterback. 4:18 left to go. They need a touchdown to tie. St. Louis will go to an empty backfield. Cousins back to pass. Under pressure again. He's going to have to throw short to Reynolds near the 30. Joseph with a quick tackle. Only a gain of 4 yards. 3.5 minutes to go. Brings up 2nd and 6. McKinnon checks back into the game. Cousins throws underneath the McKinnon at the 35. He's got the first down. Tackled by Murray at the 41. 2:51 left to go. They're going to have to go to the hurry-up offense. Cousins calling the play quickly. Back to pass. Throws underneath to Reynolds. He's at the 45. Shoved out of bounds by Joseph. At the St. Louis 46. Clock stops with 2:33 to go. Cousins, 25 of 36, 243 yards on the day. Reynolds makes his 8th reception for 75 yards. 2nd and 5. St. Louis goes to an empty backfield. Cousins under pressure. Going to throw short for Reynolds, but Reynolds cannot come up with it. He leapt up for it, couldn't come up with it. Incomplete. 3rd and 5. Clock stops at 2:28. No one has left this building. This capacity-packed Trans-World Dome Stadium. Everybody is on their feet. Cousins breaks the huddle. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Cousins from the shotgun. The snap. Cousins back to pass. Fires over the middle to Claypool. It's complete. The rookie makes a huge first down catch. Ball's at the Oakland 46. 2:19 left to play. St. Louis hurries to the line, tries to reset, get a playoff before the 2-minute warning. Cousins gets the playoff in time. Pass to Uzoma is incomplete. Clock stops with 2 minutes and 6 seconds. They need a touchdown to tie the game. Cousins on 2nd and 10, under pressure. Throws short to Hamilton. Hamilton picks up a couple. There's a fumble on the play. Ball was stripped out, but Hardman is there to recover. And that's going to bring up the 2-minute warning. Whoa. A lot of close calls in this quarter. A lot of players being Johnny on the spot there to recover the ball. Whew, 2 minutes. St. Louis has the ball at the Oakland 41. They have all 3 of their timeouts. It is 3rd and 5. This is kind of exciting. This is very exciting. Here we go, 3rd and 5. Uzoma will line up in the slot formation. Cousins from the pistol, calling out the signal. Cousins sacked. Darren Payne with his 2nd sack of the day, and he's doing the sack dance. It'll bring up 4th and 8. A quick timeout, as Cousins will go to the sideline and confer with Chip Kelly. apologize for the delay. We have 1:54 left after the sack. 4th down. Last chance for St. Louis. They need to get to the Oakland 36 to keep the drive alive. Cousins back to pass. Completes it to Reynolds. And he's tackled shy of the first down. He does not make the first down. 1 yard shy of the first down, and that might do it for St. Louis. Ball's turned over to Oakland. And the Oakland players on their sideline beginning to celebrate. Cook will get the handoff. Off tackle left. 132 yards rushing for him. St. Louis calls the timeout. And with the score holding the way it is, we can say that it will be Oakland going to the Liberty Bowl to take on the Memphis Express for the Western Conference Championship game. St. Louis has 1 timeout left. Cook with the call again. He's a few inches shy of the first down, but St. Louis will let the clock continue to run. Mahomes will try to sneak this one over the line, pick up the first down, and that should about do it. He picks up the first down. St. Louis will use their last timeout. So for Oakland, a return to the Western Conference Championship game. They lost it last year to Arizona, the eventual Pantheon Bowl champions. And again, the questions will be raised, the concerns and the notifications about how Oakland has never won a conference championship. Will this be the year? And of course, what a bittersweet one it would be with Oakland not getting the stadium deal they need and then being forced to move. That would be quite interesting for St. Louis. A number 1 seed going down. And Chip Kelly, the future of Chip Kelly, still to be considered here. So Mahomes probably a couple of kneel downs, and that's going to do it. He'll take a knee. And we've been witness to a really exciting game. Oakland came in here favored by 2 to win, and they win 27-20 over the St. Louis Stars. Our player of the game goes to running back Dalvin Cook of the Oakland Invaders. 23 carries, 137 yards, 3 touchdowns. Oakland goes to Memphis to take on the Express in the Western Conference Championship next week. And before that, we'll have the Eastern Conference Championship between the Orlando Apollos and the Toronto Hitmen. We want to thank you once again for watching the Replay Sports Channel coverage of the WFL 2021 playoffs. I've been your host, Glenn Walker. Please subscribe. Check us out on our YouTube channel. All our stuff's there. All our previous games are there. And we will see you in the conference championships next week. Have a great night. Happy Father's Day.